If you just finished watching my sourdough starter recipe, thank you for clicking on this video. And if you haven't watched that video, I will place a link to that above. This recipe is a great way to use your discard from feeding your starter. You aren't going to see much rise, if any, from our starter, and that is why we're going to use one package of active dry yeast. What we are going to get, though, is that amazing sourdough flavor within our pretzel. Now we're going to mix together our water, our starter, our sugar, and our yeast. Make sure that's fully dissolved, and then we're going to let that rest for about 5 minutes. The pretzel goes all the way back to the Middle Ages, around 600 AD, where Catholic monks would reward children for reciting their prayers properly, their shape symbolizing the folded arms during prayer. Traditionally, these delicious treats are made with wheat flour, water, yeast and salt, and boiled slightly in a boiling bath of water and lye. Lye is a caustic substance that can certainly damage your skin if you're exposed to it. It can cause burns, blindness, and even death if consumed. However, once the pretzels are baked, it is totally harmless. What the lye does is create an alkaline-based water, which is what gives pretzels that mahogany-colored shiny exterior with that pillowy soft interior. But lye is dangerous, and because of that, hard to find. We can achieve the same thing by using baking soda or sodium bicarbonate for all of my friends outside of the United States. The ratio to remember here is 10 cups of water to 2/3 cup of baking soda. The alkaline solution gelatinizes the surface of the dough, which helps prevent over-rising when we bake them off. And now for a pretzel pro tip. If you live in a dry environment, use a damp, warm towel to cover your dough with. This will prevent it from drying out while it's proofing. In the centuries to follow the Middle Ages, these delicious treats made their way into the history books throughout all of Europe. And by the 1400s, pretzels were a symbol of good luck, long life, and prosperity. Three fun pretzel facts. On New Year's Day, German children wear pretzels around their necks to symbolize the new beginning. In 16th century Austria, pretzels were used to decorate Christmas trees. And in Switzerland, newlyweds traditionally make a wish and break a pretzel, similar to the other cultures that would break a wishbone or a glass. Now, after you've formed your pretzel shape, make sure you press down those upper arms with your fingers, pushing them into the bottom dough. This will help everything stick together. Now in that alkaline water bath we created with our 2/3 cup of baking soda and our 10 cups of water, we're going to boil our pretzels in batches for 30 seconds per side. Now that we're done boiling all of our pretzels, we want to give it an egg wash. Make sure you get all those nooks and crannies throughout our pretzel. This is going to add color as well as allowing the pretzel salt to stick to the pretzel. Now I'm using a Malden sea salt here, it's nice and coarse, but feel free to use whatever type of salt you want. Now we're ready to fire these bad boys off. We're going to cook them at 450 degrees Fahrenheit for 13 to 15 minutes.